So you will divide the number by 10, and let's say 123. When you divide 123 by 10, you're getting remainder as 3 and answer you're getting as 12. So we have to take care of both of these. So when you find the remainder and it is 3, and when you're trying to find the dividend, which is 12. So what we're gonna do is, we have 3 now, so now we'll take this 12 and we will try to find the remainder of this 12 by 10, which again would be 2, and then we will try to find out the answer to this, which is 1, and then we'll take 1 and we will try to find out the remainder with 10, which is 1. Okay, so we have to store this one somewhere, okay, and we have to store this one, and we have to store this one also. So we are getting 3, 2 and 1 by this approach. 3, 2 and 1. So we have to now form a number using these digits. So by this way we have figured out the digits, and now we somehow have to form the number. So going back to 5th standard where we had learned how do we form the number. So we're going to usually, how do we find out the number? We are going to multiply 10's digit, the digit which is at 10th place, by 10, the digit which is at 100th place by 100, and so on. So we will do something like that: 3 into 100 because this is at 100th place, 2 into 10 because this 2 has to be at 10th place, and plus we will do 1. So this is how we'll go. We are going to form this number as 321. So the input for our program was 123 and output is 321. So that is the approach I'm going to take. Now let's start writing the program. So this is my main method, this is my primary method, and now let's write another method, public, let's keep it as void, and find unit digit and reverse. Okay, don't reverse it, just find the unit digit first. So we're going to provide the number x here, and so first we'll check if our number is, let's not name it as x, let's name it as num. So first we're gonna take it as if my number is less than 10. Okay, in that case I'm gonna do nothing else. In my else case, what I have to do is, if my number is greater than 10, then I have to divide the number by 10, and I have to store the remainder somewhere. Let's make it at class level. Okay, so so I have divided the number by 10, and I'm storing the remainder in this result, and I am going to give the rest of the number back to the same method. Okay, so this is how basically I'm going to do. So multiply this way, my result first will be having 3 in it, then I'll give 12 back to this method, and then when 12 will come, again it will come into else condition, and now this result will be overridden with 2, so I don't have to override it, I have to make use of this. So probably I'm going to add it. Okay, so there are two ways now. Either I can store the result into some list, that list will form this 3, 2 and 1 by the end I'm doing this iteration, and when I am done completing my list, I will now take out the number from the list and keep on multiplying the numbers with like this. So for that I need to know that how many digits are there in my number. So to find out the number of digits in a number, there is one way you can do that. Int total digits, and then you will find out the digits by there's this function called math.log function, and you'll get the number to it. But this will, the output would be with base. Okay, this has to be long type, I guess. No, it is of double type. Okay, I'll convert it back to int. Okay, so this is with log with base e, but if I want to find out the total number of digits, I need to take the log of the number with base 10. So to take that, I'll divide this with the math.log of 10 and okay, n plus 1. So this if I have to explain this to you, so this is what is log 100 base 10. It is 2. What is log 1000 base 10 is 3, right? So but the number of digits in 100 is 3 and number of digits in 1000 is 4. So log base 10 of the number plus 1 is the total number of digits in my number. So if this number was let's say 123, so this number is greater than 100 and less than 1000. So the output of 123 would be 2 point something, right? But we have to take the whole number of it, so that's why I've converted this to int, and this will give me the whole number, and I'll add 1 to it, and I explained you why I have to add 1 to it. Okay, so this will give me total number of digits. So first we took the unit digits, which in this case is 3, and now I have to multiply this with 10 raised to power total number of digits minus 1, correct? So I have to, I'm not sure if we have a function in Java which returns us raised to power, but I'll write my own function, public int raised to power. So in this I'll give my int number and I'll give the power. Okay, so for our case, if my power is equal to 0, I have to return 1. Oh, what happened? Okay. My power is 0, then I will be returning 1. Otherwise I will probably write a for loop here is equal to 1 and I less than power and I increment, and then I'm gonna return n into 10, so this will give me a 10 raised to power, and I'm going to return n here. Okay, so this will give me the unit digit, which is in case of 123, which is 3. So I have to multiply this with the total number of digits. Okay, so my 10 raised to power total number of digits. So raised to power into raised to power the number, which is the number is 10 and the power is total number of digits minus 1, because the total number of digits is 3, so 3 would be at 100th place, and there are 2 zeros in 100, so 10 raised to power 2 it has to be. So this is how I've written my result function, not function, sorry, this is how I will manipulate my result variable. Okay, okay, so this is let's actually, I get confused when the program gets longer and I don't run it for some time, so let's run it. Let's at least write a main method and let's run this program and let's see how it does. So I'm gonna take this, okay, so from this reverse digit I'm going to call my find the number of digits method, and I'm gonna give this x to it, and I'm gonna call this reverse digit from here. From here I'm gonna call this, okay, I'll have to from the object first. J is equal to let's give it as 123, and I am returning from this method, so let's try to print this. Okay, not sure what it will do. I'm sure it won't run completely, but at least we'll get some idea how we are doing so far. So we were supposed to get 321, but what we got is 3, 2 and 0. So that is because we might not have handled some because this is blank if the number is less than 10. So when we will get the number is 1, so when the number is less than 10, we don't have to do anything. We just have to add the number as it is to our result, correct? Because we don't have to divide it to 10 and find for the remainder, because now the number which we have is already a single digit number. Okay, so we are going to probably do something like this in this if block, and let's run it now. Okay, awesome, we got the output. So this is a simple program which will reverse a number for you